I met a gypsy.
Well, we got that TC 125. Do you run MXTech Suspension too, don't you?
Yeah, Jeremy Wilkie, dude, he's the wizard, man. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, so I got that 125. It's got their Natty shock in it. It's got their blackjack for like they did it up right. So we finally rode that.
Oh
thing
yeah, you
yesterday
got the
for
whole
the
horse and pony.
yeah, we got it all.
Dude, so sick. I bet it just rips.
Yeah, so I mean, all the foundations are laid, bro. We got like Jeremy can just send your settings. We just pump them in. Like this is just a plug and play operation as far as I'm concerned.
Dude, straight up, when he sends you the shock, you don't even have to set your sag. It's preset for you. Like it's ready to go.
Oh, that's sick. How'd you end up working with those guys? Because it's crazy. I just come across them because their shit is just porn to like anyone that likes bikes essentially. But then I found out it's funny. Like I got that shock, and I just had so many DMs of people saying how good that shock is. And then I was like, damn, these guys have like a hardcore like cult following.
Dude, yeah, and like. So it started in 2016. One of their employees, his name's Matt Ish. He just came up to me. I think we were at Redbud, and I was running factory connection suspension on the time, and it was midsummer of the 125 summer. And he's like, dude, we'd love to get you on a set of our suspension. Our shop's close by. If you want to come by, come test it. And it's like I wasn't getting very much love from factory connection at the time, and I was like, yeah, dude, like. Yeah, I'd love to. Any testing helps. Like, I don't get the chance to test. None of that. Like, I'm fully on board with that. And it was like pretty much before all the porn stuff came out. You know, like we didn't have the Natty shock. We didn't have all the bling yet. And Jeremy was working on it, you know, but just didn't have it yet. And the stuff I rode, I was absolutely amazed with before even the Natty shock and all that. Just it was beautiful settings. Just riding out there on the track, it felt like I was riding pillows, even though it was air forks on the 125 at the time. It was just like perfect for them. And dude, just been with him since 2016, and everything has just progressed. And now he's got his own A-kit fork, you know, and just he's on another level.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, for me, I love when I see a company that's kind of like the underdog, you know, like they're not the established big brand name, and they don't have like the fancy marketing, and they don't have like, you know, all that front end stuff that it just seems like a lot of people put that shit first, you know, and then you come across this, and for me, like, I love riding bikes so much. I love building bikes. To me, it's just the coolest thing. And like on my end, when they sent that stuff, I was just blown away. I was like, how the fuck? Like, I just couldn't believe that someone would send me so much, like, well, such good shit. And yeah, so I was just huge fan of like the way that they go about it. And yeah, to me, I'm just stoked. And the product is fucking insane. So a little bit of an ad for them at the start of the podcast, but I'm stoked. I just think
yeah,
that's like,
absolutely.
That's just good people doing really good work, and I feel like that, you know, should be talked about when that shit happens. And there's a lot of people that are doing it, but that's just a cool example of like a really cool company with a really cool dude that is like doing cool shit.
Yep, down to help anyone and everyone.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I just literally DM'd him, and I was like, man, I absolutely love your stuff. We got this bike. Dude, 4 or 5 days later in Australia, all that shit showed up, and I was just like, fucking hell, these guys put their money where their mouth is.
Yeah, dude, there's been times like where I've needed stuff sent overnight, and they've literally overnighted it to me. Like, it's been like 6 o'clock their time in the afternoon, and they're like, it's going to be on your door at 8 a.m. And I'm like, bullshit, man. Like, you're in Illinois and I'm in Oregon. No fucking way is it getting to my house at 8 a.m. Sure enough, it's first thing waking me up is my suspension on the door. And I'm like, dude, you guys are insane. Like, you go above and beyond every time. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, for example, like I've seen magazine shoots, bikes have it on there, you know. It's like, and I'm sure they're just here guys, like, get it, just get our name out there, you know. Like, it's all love from them guys. It's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. Like, I mean, this probably leads into a different conversation, but when you're a privateer, like, because I mean, that's the thing that I felt like. I was like, man, these guys just want to help out, and that's all I want. You know, like I don't really give a fuck about getting paid. I don't give a fuck about making commission off shit. If that, like, whatever. If you guys are down to help, like, that feels good when you've got a good company that just like wants to help you do what you want to do. And I mean, you being a privateer and doing the like race in the way that you race. When people just genuinely help when you need help, fuck, it feels good.
Dude, it feels great. Like, it makes you feel like you are a factory rider. I mean, it is factory level potential suspension. You know, Jeremy is a genius, and the looks of it is 100% factory level, top notch in my opinion. The handling of it is right there on its way. You know, it's just a little notch behind the factory guys, and it's going to get there one day, and very soon, actually, I believe. And dude, the teams he has and everyone, it's the generosity from the privateer life. He just takes care of me so well. And, you know, going from some discounts on suspension, somewhat free suspension from Factory Connection, to he's just making sure I just pay to ship it to him. Don't even pay to ship it back. Nothing like that at all.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.